if there's one thing in my life that's helped me to understand if the Holy Spirit came into me down there that day, has been that. I was hot-headed, fiery, Irish on both sides, and I always could never eat hard at all. My mouth was always mashed where somebody mashed it. Jumping up where I shouldn't jump up. I've got front of my teeth broke out now and feel where I spoke when I oughtn't to speak, you see, and said things, always in trouble. And somebody said to me, my teacher at school, I said, lady, I can't help it. See, I'd get in trouble all the time. And I said, I can't help it. Poor old Mother Temple. She just went to glory the other day. And she said, well, look, honey, she got me up on her lap, and she pulled me up in her arms and started crying. First time I'd ever had love like that from somebody, an old woman. She just cried over the top of me. She said, Billy, I'm going to do something for you, honey. I'm going to give you a little piece of string. And said, if any of the boys jumps on you, call me Corncracker, because I was from Kentucky, you know. And I really was terribly dressed, and they'd make fun of my hair hanging pretty as long as it is now, and all down over my face, and I was just having an awful time, you know. And they would beat me around and slap. Anytime anybody get their temper up, they'd walk around and just get hold of me and slap me down. Here I come, see. And so then, in a fight, and I even had knife fights and everything else, and took a Winchester rifle and tried to shoot it, pumped it right into 4 or 5 boys, and beat me that I couldn't hardly stand up. Would have killed every one of them had it been for God. Picked up the shells off the ground, put it back in the gun, did just shoot as good as they ever did. See? I'd have been a murderer of 5 men, probably 5 boys who was only about 12 years old, high-tempered. And the teacher said, you take this little string, Billy, and whenever you get mad, you just stop and tie 9 knots in that string. Said, when you do that, then you bring the string to me. I bet your temper will be over. I said, Miss Whalen, I sure think you're so nice. I said, I'm going to try it. Or Miss Temple, I said Miss Whalen. I said, Mr. Whalen was a teacher up here. So I put the string in my pocket, and I hadn't been out in the yard 5 minutes till somebody popped me on. I started on him, you know. I reached down and grabbed my string, and I started tying one knot. I threw the string down, and away I went, see. I just couldn't do it, see. And I said, I could never be a Christian. But let me tell you, that night down yonder on Ohio Avenue, when the Holy Spirit came into me, that settled the temper. That was over. I said, I could never do it. I could never be a Christian because I'd never get over that. I said, something that's born in me. I said, boy, my daddy was hot-headed, and my mother, half Indian, enough temper to find a buzzsaw. I said, me? Boy, anybody that jumps on me is going to get it, that's all. I said, if I have to climb up on a step ladder to hit him, I said, I'll sure do it, see. But now you could drag me out there and waller me and see. Why? Not me. What am I trying to make a point here? Something happened. That old power, that old William Branham died, and someone else come in. And it makes me feel sorry for my enemy. When anyone does anything wrong to me, I never pray against them, I pray for them. And that's where the Holy Spirit gave that test the other night in New England before this happened down here. When He gave powers to just speak what you will to them people the way they had done. And I looked down and I said, I forgive you. That's exactly what He wanted, see? Forgive your enemies. See, these are the spirits that make you evil. What's them spirits?